When I was younger, I didn't know how to manage money. In fact, my parents didn't teach me about money because their mindset around money was problematic. It has taken me a while to learn a better mindset about money. And as an English teacher, I know students want to understand English expressions about money. Understanding English expressions and phrases about money will help you understand culture better, will help you give and receive advice about money, and will benefit you all around with your financial transactions. In this video lesson, you will learn English expressions and phrases around 3 mindsets. The first mindset is about being frugal or stingy. The second mindset is about being wasteful. And the third mindset is about having a healthy financial perspective. Be sure to stay to the end because I have some specific advice from finance experts to share. Hi, I'm Jerry. If this is the first time for us to meet, thanks so much for joining. Please subscribe to this channel so that you can learn more phrases and skills for English speaking, listening, reading, and writing. All you need to do is click the subscribe button and click that bell so that you get notified whenever I make new videos. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into today's lesson. So to start with mindset number 1, being frugal or stingy, let's use this piece of advice. Don't be a tightwad. A tightwad is a person who does not spend their money. In fact, they're a bit selfish. You might also hear the phrase, he's tight. In this expression, if you're using it in an area about money, it means that he's stingy. Next piece of advice is, don't be a cheapskate. A cheapskate is someone who does not spend money. They are too stingy. You might also hear someone say, he's cheap or she's cheap. This means they are selfish and not willing to spend money. Next, don't be closed-fisted. If you can imagine a fist, a hand that's closed, that is holding the money very tightly, that's closed-fisted. That means they're holding on to the money and not letting it go, not sharing with others. These expressions so far are somewhat negative in nature. And the final piece of advice from the frugal mindset is don't get caught short. If you get caught short, that means you start to pay for something and there isn't enough money in your pocket or in your wallet. That can be somewhat embarrassing, can't it? This kind of advice can come from someone who is a penny pincher. A penny pincher is someone who takes even the smallest amount of money, a coin that's only worth 1 cent, the smallest coin, it's a penny, and they save it. So if you're a penny pincher, it means you make the use out of every little cent. When I was young, I remember my father telling me stories about his mother and father, my grandparents. I remember he said that his father would stand outside the door of the bathroom when he took a shower and give him a timer to finish his shower in 2 minutes. This was because his parents were very stingy. They were penny pinchers. And what happened to my father after that? Well, this leads into our second mindset, that mindset of being wasteful. My father decided that he didn't ever want to be held to a short time for a shower ever again. And so from there on, he took long showers when he became an adult. And he wasted money, he wasted water. That was his mindset. And it probably came from a rebellious attitude toward his parents. Now let's talk about some phrases that refer to a wasteful mindset when it comes to money. The first expression is, don't be a spendthrift. A person who's a spendthrift is extravagant and spends too much money on things. Next, don't be a high roller. A high roller is a person who spends extravagantly, just like a spendthrift, spending lots of money to show off. You can also hear this phrase used in gambling scenarios. You might hear this phrase roll, like he's rolling in money or he's rolling in dough. This means he has a lot. The next piece of advice for a person who is wasteful is don't let money burn a hole in your pocket. This means as soon as you make the money, it goes away because you spend it. Don't let money burn a hole in your pocket. The next phrase is easy come, easy go. This is a common excuse that someone who wastes money might say. It comes in easily and it goes out easily. Easy come, easy go. Another excuse that I sometimes heard my father say because he wasted money was, you can't take it with you. This phrase is common as an excuse for wasting money. It means that when you die, you can't take the money with you, so spend it now. How about this piece of advice? Don't break the bank. This means that you spend all your money in your savings at once. And it's good advice. It means don't waste it all in one place. And the final expression for the wasteful mindset is don't pour your money down the drain. Can you imagine that? Don't pour your money down the drain means don't waste your money. It's like putting the money down into the trash or the drain of your sink. Now let's learn some English phrases for a healthy mindset about money. Let's break this healthy mindset down into 3 categories. And the first category is about avoiding debt, staying away from debt. So this English expression is, don't be head over heels in debt. That means having too much debt. Don't do it. It's not good for you. If you do borrow money and you borrowed more money than you actually have, then you are in the red. Another expression that means the same thing is you are in the hole. This means that you have more debt than your own money. Another way to give advice for someone to avoid debt is to tell them to live within their means. This means that you should not live so high that you create debt for yourself. And one more phrase, all that glitters is not gold. What does that mean? That's a good phrase to know. All that glitters is not gold means that sometimes you need to be careful not to buy something that you don't need. So the first aspect of having a healthy financial mindset is to avoid debt. The second part we're going to talk about is pay yourself first. To pay yourself first means that you save money and set aside for yourself so that you are financially healthy. There's a phrase that's common in English, save up for a rainy day. This phrase means that you set aside a savings account for that troubled future experience when perhaps you lose your job or you're in between jobs to go to a new place or something, or there's some health emergency that you need to pay for. Save up for a rainy day. This means set aside money for an emergency fund. Many financial advisors recommend 3 to 6 months. During the past year, I heard Ramit Sethi recommend that 12 months is a better safety net for an emergency fund. What do you think? How much money should you set aside for an emergency fund? Let me know in the comment below. Our next expression is, a penny saved is a penny earned. Now a penny is very small. It's the smallest unit in American money. But if you save, then you have earned it. So the idea is that you save little by little to build it up. And one more expression, control the purse strings. This is all about the person in the family who is in control of the money. In your culture, who is that? Maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your father, but whoever is in control of managing the money in the family is the one who controls the purse strings. And for the third part about having a healthy financial mindset, remember to think the big picture. Again, one of those phrases that I've learned from Ramit Sethi is, Stop thinking about $3 questions and start thinking about $30,000 questions. This phrase is great advice because it helps you understand that you will make mistakes with small amount of spending at times, but don't beat yourself up about it. Instead, focus on the bigger, more important decisions with your finances. A common expression that many people say is that money can't buy happiness. Do you believe this? Well, things can't make you happier is a pretty easy to understand belief, but money can buy experiences and relationships with people to experience positive things. So consider how to use your money to get positive experiences in your life. Money can't buy happiness is a common English phrase, but think about what it really means. And for a few final English expressions around a healthy financial mindset, live on less than you make. Start saving while you are young. Man, I wish they had taught me that when I was young. Automate, automate, automate. Now this is great advice. It means set up a function in your system so that you set aside money from the very beginning, so that you don't have to control it all the time. It's easy with computers these days to set up automated transfers. And this last expression, you don't need to keep up with the Joneses. That's excellent advice. This English expression is all about comparison. Don't compare yourself with someone who is richer than you or poorer than you. Live your own life. It's easy to hear and listen to good financial advice, but it's not always easy to follow it, is it? Warren Buffett is known for being quite a wealthy person here in the United States. And one of the things that he said is someone is sitting under the shade of a tree because someone planted that tree long ago. What does that mean? This expression by Warren Buffett means that you should have patience to let your wealth build. And it's good advice too. So there you have it. Financial expressions in English for you as you think about your mindset. Is your mindset one of being stingy or frugal? Is your mindset one where you waste money so easily, like a spendthrift? Or do you have a healthy financial mindset? I hope these expressions will be useful for you, and I hope that you can use them in your future English conversations. And good luck with your work and experience. So if you have stayed with me to the end of this video, thanks so much. Write the expression in the comment below that you thought was the best expression to learn today. I'd love to know which one was new or interesting for you. And thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to watch more videos around learning English and improving your English skills, business English, grammar, vocabulary, please check out other videos on this channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you the next time. Bye for now.